Hey guys, Ryan here, and today we're bringing you a video in a tank I've never featured before, amazingly. Quite surprised that I haven't. The Atomic Centurion Tier 8 British Premium tank. This is one of many Premium Centurion models. It is a Tier 9 game on Great Wall, and I'm platooned with Curtis in his Huntsman Centurion. And I'm just going to waffle a little bit about a couple of stats of this since it's my first time showing it to you guys. I'm going to compare it to the Tech Centurion, and since Curtis is driving it, the Huntsman as well. And real quick, you see where I'm looking at the map? I don't like going that direction, but it's usually where I have to go because my team usually go there. You see, as I start driving that direction, I look behind me and I see my team are actually going to what I consider the good hill. So, already, I have a good feeling about this game because there's no artillery and my team are going to where I'd like them to. So, Atomic Centurion. The Texture Centurion, for the British trade, that I love, has 400 meters view range, which is what the Huntsman has. The Huntsman that Curtis is driving is a lot like the Tech one. Has 400 meters view range at tier 8, which is amazing. I love view range so much. Having 400 base is really nice. This has 380, maybe 390, so with coated optics and cruise skills you can still hit max, but just not as good as the Tech 1 and Huntsman. The Texture Centurion also has 0.33 accuracy, which is really fucking good for tier 8, which the Huntsman also has. The Atomic, however, has 0.35 accuracy, which while still good on paper, I have a bit of a curse with 0.35 accuracy, because the Valor and the Jaeger both have 0.35 accuracy, and they're very derpy for me, so the Atomic is decent actually, 0.35, and decent view range of 380 or 390, which is still not 10 max, but just not as good as Texture Centurion or Huntsman. So, why would you get an Atomic then if it's got worse view range and worse accuracy? Well, as you may have seen at the start of battle, we were driving over to this location, and you look at the mini-map and see Curtis, this tank is faster than the Centurion 1. And that is saying something, because the Centurion 1 is a slow medium at tier 8, fairly slow. So fast enough and I like it, but even my bias cannot deny how slow it feels compared to other mediums. So being a lot faster makes this thing, I say, a lot better for skilled players, since you've got the ability to relocate easier across the battlefield, and if you can relocate, that means you can carry better. It's just how it works. The other thing about the Atomic, and I take a big shell from the T10 and Bulldog, is that it's got more DPM than the Centurion 1. Watch this shot, by the way. Straight through the upper plate of a T10 who's hull down, and he, without showing his lower plate. The T10 may have been able to snapshot me earlier because he's got a really nice gun and he's really fast, but the price that Russian Heavy pays, it has very weak hull armor at the front for a tier 9 heavy tank. But as I was saying, this thing also has better DPM than the regular Centurion 1. So, as much as I love view range and as much as I love accuracy, the better speed and better DPM of this tank mean I really like this thing. And DPM isn't the most important thing to a lot of people, but I just enjoy having it. It's one of the reasons why I love the Comet so much. I love the T62A, I love the British Heavies, I just love DPM. Obviously, just like all Centurions, 10 degrees of gun depression means you can't fight a ridgeline. I wasn't hull down there, but the M103 hits my tracks instead of my hull. And you see, something else about all the Centurion tanks is 226 base pen means I'm penning T10s and M103s through the upper plate with standard rounds. So, very nice thing about Centurion 1 is also their penetration. Gets on to the lava, and now this time I'm going to use my DPS. I'm going to try and get rid of the IS-3 and the lava. Very angled upper plate of the IS-3s, he's backing downhill. And I don't quite get a high roll to finish off the lava. Now I've seen the map, I've decided I'm going to use the speed of this thing compared to the regular Centurion, should allow me to get back to base quicker. Panther 2 on our team is also going back to base. I'm going to need him here because there's a lot of tanks on our base, including many tier 9s. As we're going down, our Panther's going to have a bit of an accident, and he'll flip over by himself anyway, but I'm going to flip him over just to speed things up a little bit because I need him. There's a T10, there's an E75, and a hard case over here, so I don't want to be over here by myself, and I don't have many hit points left. Or at least, if they all hit me, it won't be that I've got many hit points left. Now, you know, you don't really get to see it this game, but like the Texture Centurion, 50mm side armor means you can side scrape in this thing against 152mm caliber guns and lower, which is most of the tanks in the game. Even tier 10 heavies like E100 and 705As you can side scrape. Now, do I recommend you do it? No. I'm just saying that you can, because even though it's got the armor, it's quite a large hull, so you can't quite get your turret out. And I said this map isn't ideal for me to show it to you. This is more of a hull down map, which is what this tank excels at. That's what you really want to do with this thing, get hull down. And you see I'm using this little hill in front of me to hopefully show just my turret. T10's in front, bounces off my turret because again I'm using this little ridge. And now the hurricane is showing up. I try to shoot up high to a side armor, and then I realised nothing has to hold the T10. I mean, I can just shoot through the upper plate, basically. I do have premium loaded, just because it's lot 29 here. I didn't need to, because you saw earlier when I fought the actual T10 that I could pen him through the upper plate with standard rounds, but I just wanted to be sure, because a lot of tier 9 have these. E75 and T10 are pushing the other side of our base, and the T10 actually killed Curtis, so you see I'm focusing the D10, trying to avenge him. Get a shot in the E75, go back to standard rounds after the E75 rams or IS-3, and you see, I'm going to ignore the E75, I'm going to try and get the T10. I don't know if my shot missed or I bounced off its lower plate, but either way, I failed to avenge Curtis, but I did get in the atomic, spent most of it hull down, using the DPS. DPM, shall I say. 114,000 profit, because premium tank, always nice. 3,700 damage, which isn't the greatest, and only 1 kill, but a first class anyway, because I did shoot tier 9 tanks, and I think that's why I got a decent bit of XP for this. You'll see, just over 1,800. It's not the craziest game, but a fun game, and a tank that I've never brought you before that I really like. So, thank you guys for watching, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you all in the next one.